The best wood fire pits is probably one of the most essential additions to any backyard, providing warmth and ambience for gatherings with family and friends. When choosing the best wood fire pit for your outdoor space, it's important to consider factors such as size, material, and design. The size of the fire pit should accommodate the space you have available, while the material and design should complement your outdoor decor and withstand the elements for durability. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 wood fire pits and their key features plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. Number 5. Best budget option. Fire pit with carrying case. This fire pit offers excellent value for just under $100. The geometric shape and diamond cutouts on the base and top tier add an element of style, plus help to feed the flames for an energy-efficient burn. The 2 side handles make it easy to take on beach trips and campouts, as well as making shaking out the ashes easy after use. The small flame is great for spring and summer when heating isn't a priority or if your outdoor space is on the small side. We suggest using a piece of wood or a mat to stabilize this pit if kids or dogs are running around the yard, since the bottom bit is smaller than the top and it can tip over if knocked. What we like. If you have a small outdoor space or enjoy beach trips and campouts, you should consider this fire pit. Its eye-catching design and portability make it a great value for just under $100. What people say. I purchased the stainless steel version. The 4 stars for lightweight is because this is not thin and flimsy. Solid construction and design gives it a bit of weight. Inestage fire pit is fantastic. I fill it about 1 inch below top holes with hardwood pellets and it lasts about 2 hours with beautiful fire, then at least another hour with hot coals. Smoke is non-existent once it gets lit and the smell given off is very minimal if at all. I like this better than my propane fire pit because it gives off a lot more heat and it's stainless. The burnt ashes are barely any. Number 4. Best for large spaces. Star and Moon Fire Pit. These sweet design details not only cast a warm, inviting glow, but also help increase airflow to feed the flames, creating a practical and stylish addition to your outdoor space. The fire pit is finished with rust-resistant matte black paint, ensuring durability and longevity, while also adding a sleek and modern look to your outdoor setting. The deep, wide base holds plenty of firewood, allowing you to enjoy a long evening by the fire without constantly needing to tend to it and refuel the flames. Setup is as simple as attaching the legs and outer rim, making it easy to grab onto and move around once the fire pit has cooled down, providing convenience and versatility for any outdoor gathering. The fire pit comes with a poker and large screen with a top ring that keeps sparks and embers from escaping, ensuring a safe and enjoyable outdoor experience for you and your guests. What we like. If you are looking for a charming and practical fire pit that is easy to set up and move around, you should consider this one. The star and moon cutouts not only add charm but also increase airflow for a long-lasting fire. What people say. Our new fire pit arrived on time and in good condition, having been packed well and with all parts included. I've used it about 5 times already and it works great. The included ash screen stops any burning embers with openings a bit less than 1/4 inch, so even with a strong gust of wind, the approximately 1/8 inch ash that can escape at all are all extinguished before they can travel more than 2 feet out of the fire pit. I'm very cautious of fire hazards and this is a great comfort. The cutouts in the body of the pit, present moons and stars, are also lined with the same wire screening. Some companies forget this part. Very important for fire safety. The black paint almost immediately burns off, so it takes on that well-used broken-in appearance. I personally like the look, so don't consider this a problem at all. One could repaint the pit with high-temp automotive engine block paint or similar to keep it looking new. I won't bother. I also got the cover for this fire pit which fits perfectly. You do need to wait for the thing to cool down before putting it on, of course. It also has a very small drain hole in the bottom for rain or whatever, as well as a pressed wavy metal bottom to let a bit of air under the wood fuel. It didn't look tall enough to do the job, but the draft ventilation seems to work great. I like it for the money. The unit is a fine if not excellent fire pit of the larger variety. 34 nch interior area, so it is actually the same size as all the larger pits sold here. As far as I could tell shopping around, this was the largest, with interior being average. Its size is somewhat misleading, as the 42 dimension is really the diameter around the outside, which includes the fashion or safety bar around the outside. I also did not like that for the over $200 price it did not include a grate of any kind for setting your lumber upon, but instead has a few inward-facing indentations that act similarly. Only one drain hole, so I had to add a few. It arrived with a dent in the bottom, and it had come out of its plastic bag in shipping, so it banged around inside its shipping box. It was light scratched, but it is a fire pit, and nothing was missing. It looks great in my backyard, and has supported a couple great outdoor conversations. I'm very satisfied, but it should have gone better. I got lucky nothing got lost and the damage was not critical to me. Someone else would have returned it. It is a pricey item for them to not handle better. Number 3. Best Fire Pit Grill Combo. Fire Pit Grill Combo. This product is a fire pit and a grill in one, a rare find in the market. It has a 20-inch chrome grill grate on one side and a log burning pit on the other, perfect for those who prioritize versatility. The hinged mesh screen allows easy access for adding firewood or flipping burgers and hot dogs. It's a standout feature that enhances the overall user experience. Made from steel and coated in high-temperature paint, this fire pit grill combo is built to last. With proper care, it can serve you for several years, making it a worthwhile investment. This product comes with a poker and a protective vinyl cover, offering added convenience and protection for your outdoor cooking and bonfire activities. What we like. If you like to grill while enjoying a fire pit, this is the perfect choice. Its dual functionality and hinged mesh screen make it easy to transition from grilling to enjoying a cozy fire. What people say. I needed to replace my old rusty fire pit and look for weeks to find one that wasn't like all the other removable top screen designs. The side access screen on this adds a great design character to separate it from all the others. I don't need to worry about my dog getting a hold of it and thinking it's a toy because this is all attached. The hinge design is perfect and solid. I have used this fire pit every weekend for 2 months and love it so far. Overall, I'm very pleased with my choice of fire pit. The reason I decided on this one was because it had the mesh cover and the additional grill piece that squarely sits on the inside ledge of the fire pit bowl. I was happy that it also came with a poker and a protective plastic cover for when not in use. My only complaint is that the mesh cover does not exactly line up with the fire pit bowl, so it is slightly lopsided. The assembly was actually very easy, just screws and bolts with nuts. However, I did try several times to make the mesh cover line up, and it just does not. I burned a bunch of dead wood that was laying around my yard, and the fire pit contained everything I needed to burn, and it was easy to add more by lifting the mesh cover with the poker. I didn't actually use the grill bit on that burn but look forward to it on the next one. Number 2. Most rustic. Medieval style fire pit. Experience the nostalgia of the Middle Ages with hammered metal and black ring details. The fire pit is constructed of steel for durability and has a high-temperature, rust-resistant copper finish. Despite its lightweight nature, this fire pit has a sturdy base. It comes with an assortment of accessories like a mesh spark screen and built-in grate for firewood. The manageable size of this fire pit makes for easy dumping and cleaning. 2 drain holes in the bottom prevent water from pooling in the base, but doesn't help when emptying ash. What we like. If you appreciate a medieval aesthetic and value easy dumping and cleaning, this fire pit is for you. Its lightweight yet sturdy design and unique medieval details make it a standout choice. What people say. We've burned through fire pits, so we decided to spend a little more this time on a better quality pit. This one delivers. I assembled it in 20 minutes and we've enjoyed it all summer. We ordered a waterproof cover, worth it, and it's looking great after a lot of use. Fire bowl is the perfect size for a great beautiful blaze. The fire pit was purchased to make dining outside on Christmas Day possible during the pandemic, but the beautiful fire and pit enhanced the entire backyard, which is very beautiful in its own right. There is nothing like a beautiful fire glowing in a gorgeous bronze sculpted pit. The faces of my children glowed as they warmed around the fire. The warmth from the fire pit made hours after sunset much more comfortable, romantic, and nostalgic. It took me back 25 years to Boy Scout days singing around a campfire. The fire pit is a well-crafted, well-functioning addition to our patio. Assembly was easy and all parts were contained in the package. Assembly took under 10 minutes. We will enjoy this beautiful fire pit for many years to come. Easy to assemble. Works well, sturdy and looks good. So far, have avoided using the screen cover, because once it is exposed to the heat, the paint will likely flake off and it will then probably begin to rust. I plan to only use the cover when using the fire pit in windy conditions. And, purchase the 36-inch cover to protect the fire pit and cover from moisture. Should last several years if kept out of the wet weather as much as possible. Number 1. Best overall. BREEO X Series Fire Pit. The fire pit's corten finish is designed to oxidize, creating a natural protective layer. Its heft weight ensures durability over time. Loading standard logs is easy, thanks to the patented design that keeps them high and allows air to flow in and feed the fire from the bottom. The large interior can fit a lot of wood, resulting in a larger fire with substantial heat output. For spring and summers, less wood can be used. The BREEO fire pit is virtually smokeless as promised and cleanup is easy. A shovel designed to ease the process is available for purchase. The brand offers several accessories for cooking over the fire, making it as much a grill as it is a fire pit. A smaller size is also available for those who want something more nimble. What we like. If you want a fire pit built to last and produce substantial heat, the BREEO X Series 24 is the best choice. Its corten finish and virtually smokeless design make it a standout option for outdoor gatherings. What people say. Really like this fire pit, as most other reviewers have stated it's mostly smokeless. In order for the technology to function, you really need a big enough fire such that all the walls are really hot. This generates the jets of hot air that come out the holes at the top and cause the secondary combustion. As a result, it will still smoke both at the beginning and the end when the fire is small and cooler. Also, if you want a small fire, it will tend to stay cooler and thus smokier. That makes it really important that you pick the right size, 19, 24, or 30, for the size fire you want to have most often. Great product. Well made. Throws the heat out perfectly. A good hot fire and the smoke is second burned and goes straight up. I have a breezy backyard and my other fire pit kept me running from the smoke, so I used it less and less. I now have quite a few of BREEO's other products and they're all high quality. I highly recommend. Just received our X24. Did not go with the sear plate or insert and it turned out just fine. First burn was a complete success with a very dramatic secondary burn. This can be considered smoke-less, not smoke-free. The amount of smoke coming from the fire was drastically reduced. Even on this blustery day, April 10th, in Northeast Ohio there was no more musical chairs trying to avoid the smoke. I have experienced the solo stove and it works as well. However, the BREEO is built like a tank and built to last and built in the USA. Since we have the stone surround, we went with the less expensive corten steel model. You can find the Amazon purchase link in the description below. Hope this video can be helpful to you. Thanks for watching.